Hey guys, my name's Celeste. I am a queer yoga teacher from London. I use pronouns they and she. I'm just going to run through a half-hour yoga class with you guys today. For beginners, kind of slightly more advanced beginner, thereabouts. Hopefully it's accessible for everyone. Just before we get started, just a note that if you do suffer from diabetes, any form of heart conditions, or you're pregnant, just be a little bit more gentle with yourself and obviously be very mindful and aware of how your body's feeling. And if you do feel dizzy or short of breath at any point, just come back to child's pose, take it at your own pace. Yoga isn't a competition, it's about doing what's good for your body. So we're going to start in a nice comfortable seated position. You can either just do a normal cross leg, you can do Sukhasana, Siddhasana, which will be half lotus, or if you have the mobility, full lotus. From here we're just rolling the shoulders. We inhale, exhale, roll them down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, just reverse it. Inhale and exhale. Just rotating the shoulders. Nice and easy. If you want, you can also put your hands on here, that can help. Inhale and exhale. Then when you're ready, inhale, rising the arms up. Exhale, folding over to the side. Feeling that nice stretch. You can also place your hand on the ground, or if you have mobility, come to your elbow. But it's more important about keeping the chest nice and open than it is about bending towards the floor. Inhaling and exhaling, keeping both of the bum cheeks on the floor. Inhale up. Exhale, come over to the other side. Inhale and exhale, feeling that stretch all along the spine. Inhaling and exhaling. Coming up, stretching the arms up and coming down. We're just going to undo the legs, come to a comfortable seated position. Just take your bum muscle out so you can feel your bone connected to the floor. And we're just going to flex the feet a little. From here, rolling the shoulders back, tucking the pelvis under, making sure that we feel nice and connected and we're supporting the spine. And from here, just going to inhale, bend the toes down, exhale, lift them up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just warming up the ankle joints. If you feel like this is really easy, you can then tense your legs so that you lift the heels off the ground. Inhaling and exhaling. That will engage the entire leg muscle and give us a little bit of a challenge. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, just release that down. Taking the right leg in, lacing the fingers under the knee, rolling the shoulders back, supporting the spine. Lifting up, inhaling, rising up, exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise up, exhale, let it go. Also keep the left leg nice and rooted and the foot flexed so it's still engaged. Inhale, rising up, exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, exhale, inhaling up, exhale. And our last one, we're going to inhale, lift the leg, take hold of the calf, the ankle, or the foot as you inhale and bring it in just as where is comfortable for you. You want to still have a straight spine, don't start to slouch and don't bring the shoulders forward, try and keep them back. Inhaling, and as you exhale, bringing it in as comfortably close to you as you can. Enjoying that stretch. It's not pain, it's pleasure. Enjoy it. Inhaling, exhaling, letting it down. Inhale, taking the left leg in, rising up, exhale down. Inhale, rise, exhale down. Inhale, rise, exhale down. You might get some click like you just heard with me. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Focusing on connecting the body to the breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift the leg up, taking the calf, the ankle or the foot, wherever's good for you. As you exhale, rolling the shoulders back, keeping the spine straight, just wherever's comfortable for you. If here is where you get to with a straight spine, then that's where you stay. That is really great. It doesn't matter about what I'm doing, it's about what your body can do. Inhaling and exhaling. And you're ready, inhale, exhale, release that down. Give the legs a little shake. We're just going to do a quick forward fold. So inhaling the arms up. Exhale, folding forwards. And if you want to micro bend the legs, you can, but keep the spine straight. So only go as far as the spine can go while maintaining a straight back. So if you get to here and that's it, just stay here. Here is good, here is wonderful. Rolling the shoulders back, keeping them back. Go to wherever is comfortable for you. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Checking in the spine. Inhale and exhale. Feeling that juicy stretch. Inhale, exhale, rolling up. And we're going to take our feet into a butterfly. So you want to have them near to your crotch area. Different people have different hip flexibility. So if they're up here, don't worry about it. If they're all the way down there, great. We're just going to, rolling the shoulders back, keeping the spine straight, just flap your wings. Just go for a little fly. If you want, you can rest the eyes closed. We're just focusing on inhaling and exhaling slowly while opening up the hip flexors. Just flapping your little wings. If you want to do it more vigorously, you can. I find it's quite fun. But that's only because sometimes I hope that I can fly if I do it hard enough. Hasn't worked so far, but I'm hopeful. Inhaling and exhaling. And slowly just take the legs out a little bit more. Straightening the back, just come forward as much as you can with your straight spine. Inhaling and exhaling. If you want, you can also try and stretch the legs down, so up to you completely. But it feels good, you know? Because obviously this just feels wonderful and relaxing. Not painful at all. No. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, inhale, come up, taking the knees in, giving yourself a hug. Because, you know, it's quarantine. Physical intimacy is not something that everyone has at the moment. So you hug yourself. That's fine. Giving yourself a little hug. And then I'm going to cross our legs, come over into a tabletop position. So we're going to do a little bit of moo meow, cat cow. So for your cow, you can tuck your toes under or keep them there. We're going to inhale up, bending the spine in. Exhale, angry cat. Inhale. Cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cow. Then just move about a little bit. You can twist your arms around, try and get a nice stretch in the wrists just to warm them up. Slowly, you can also go on top if that works for you. Really important to warm up the wrists. You can even do a few wrist push-ups if you want to. And that feels nice and warm. Coming back, going to tuck the toes under, inhaling into our downward dog. Maybe it's your first downward dog of the day, maybe it's not. So from here, we are aiming to get our heels to the floor, but if you can't, that's not a problem. You want to focus on having a nice straight back rather than straight legs. So even if they're here, that's great. That's why there's different breeds of dogs, they all look different. So when you're here, inhaling and exhaling, just walking your dog with the heels up and down. Letting that come down, give your tail a shake. Enjoying that feeling. And then while you're here, trying to engage the legs. So sucking the kneecaps up, feeling the whole of the leg muscles tensing and engaging. So your weight is mostly in your legs, not in the arms. And you want to imagine a pencil being squeezed between your shoulder blades, so your shoulder blades are up and engaged and the legs are engaged. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, to slowly tiptoe to the front of your mat. From here, just let the head hang heavy. Nod yes, shake no. Sway the arms a bit around if you want. Just feeling a nice heavy stretch down the spine. And when you're ready with soft knees, inhale, exhale, rolling up the spine. Let me just try and readjust this. So we're going to go into sun salutation. There we go. For those of you who have done it before, you have the option of doing chaturanga. If not, you can do knees, chin and chest, which I'll show you now. So from here, you're coming to the front of the mat, inhaling, tucking the pelvis in, making sure the feet are about hip width apart, rolling the shoulders back into your Samasthiti mountain pose. Inhaling, rising the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. With your halfway lift, you can keep your hands, fingertips on the floor, or you can have hands on your calves. Halfway lift. Exhale. From here, you can either walk or jump back into your plank. Completely up to you. Chaturanga. Inhale, exhale. Baby cobra. If you can't do chaturanga, you can go from here in your plank, knees first, then chin and chest into baby cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, rise the right leg up. Exhale, bring it through into our warrior one. So for warrior one, you want your left foot in line, the middle of your left foot in line with the heel of your right. From here, you're going to bend into the right leg, making sure the hips are faced nice and forward. Inhaling, rising the arms. And just feeling that lovely stretch. I like to say that pain is just stress leaving the body. So whenever you feel like you're struggling, or you want to just let go of the pose, the asana, just imagine each moment you hold it, that's a little bit more stress leaving. Exhale, forward fold. Wheelbarrow the hands down, come back into a plank. And again here, you can either do knees, chin and chest, or you can do full chaturanga into an upward dog or a baby cobra. Inhale, exhale, tuck the legs under. Downward dog. Inhale, the left leg up. Exhale, bringing it through. Turning the right heel down. Inhaling. Again, into our warrior one. Making sure that the knee is in line with the ankle. Arms straight in the air. Or hands together in a prayer pose. Inhaling. Exhale. Wheelbarrow the hands down. Come back into your plank. Chaturanga. Into upward dog or baby cobra. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, either walk or jump to the top of the mat, whatever's better for you. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to do that two more times, and then we'll move on to some static poses. Inhale, rising the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk or jump into your plank. Inhale, chaturanga into exhale. Upward dog. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg in the air. Exhale, bringing it through into our warrior one. If you struggle from here, getting your leg through, you can always go halfway, taking your hand, guiding the foot to between the hands. Inhaling up. Exhale. Coming back into our plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward. Inhale, lifting the left leg up. Bringing it through between the hands. Into our warrior one. Nice bent leg, having the hips facing forwards. Exhale, wheelbarrow the hands into our plank. Chaturanga. You can either stay here in baby cobra, or you can come to full upward dog, which is lifting the legs off the ground if you have the strength. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Walk or jump to the front of the mat, inhaling with a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Hands heart center. Last round. Inhale, big stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, planting the hands, walking or jumping into your plank. Chaturanga into up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, the right leg up. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale. Warrior one. Feeling the heat start to build in the body, the legs starting to tense. Exhale. Planting the hands into our chaturanga. Exhale, downward dog. Inhaling with the left leg up. Exhale into our warrior one. Feeling that nice stretch along the leg. If it feels easy, no problem. Bend lower. Inhale. Exhale, wheelbarrow the hands into our plank. Chaturanga. Into up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, jumping forward or walking into our halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising the arms. Exhale, hands heart center, just let that there. Inhale. And exhale. Feeling the heat moving around the body. From here, we're going to come to our tree pose. So, you want to place the foot either on the calf, on the thigh, or if you can, half lotus. But I would suggest the best one to start with is thigh. Just avoid using your knee joint as the place you put your foot, because that will damage the knee and create tension. So when you're ready, inhaling, taking the foot wherever's comfortable for you, pushing into the thigh, finding your dristi, which is your point of focus, taking your hands into your heart center. Inhale. Exhale, rising the arms up, opening out. Don't worry if you fall over. Trees fall over all the time. The difference is we can get back up. And if this is feeling comfy, you can do the extra fun thing of closing your eyes, which I will not be doing, or trying to rise up onto the ball of your foot. If you're struggling with this, try and focus on pushing this thigh backwards. It'll help you get that sense of balance when you're ready. Let that go, shake out the legs. Just going to swap it over. We all have one good leg and one bad leg. This, well, you'll be able to see it's not the strong leg. Inhaling into your chest. Inhale. Exhale, rise the arms and open up into your tree. Finding your point of focus, your drishti. And just being there. Inhaling and exhaling. For all of you who did try to close your eyes, probably should do it on the other leg as well. Or if you want, try and rise to the ball of the foot. Inhale, exhale, bring it down, shake out the legs. We're going to come down to the floor. So for here, we'll do our normal sun salutation to get to the floor. So inhaling, arms up, feet together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walking or jumping into your plank. Into our chaturanga. Now quickly to practice with the chaturanga into our upward dog. The best way, if you find it really difficult to do this, start on your knees and just practice a lot of tricep push-ups. This will help you get the strength you need to get into the chaturanga, especially because chaturanga is fine until you get to about this point and then you just want to flop. You want to try as best as you can to come down and up. A correct chaturanga with an upward dog, your body should never touch the floor. But again, do what is right for you. So coming down onto the floor, we're going to do some lovely lower back work. So, from here, just going to rise the arm above the head. Inhale, exhale, bring them back. Inhale, exhale, having the face facing downwards. Inhale, exhale, just warm up. Inhale, exhale, letting that go. We're now going to take our ankles with our feet if you can. If not, you can just continue to practice with the feet down and just use the lower back. So grabbing onto the ankles, inhale, exhale. And on the next breath, we're going to lift up into a bow pose. So long exhale, inhale, rise up. And hold for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Breathe here. And on your next inhale, slow exhale. Going to lift again for another 10 breaths. Inhale, rise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Breathing here. If you feel your body rocking, that's absolutely fine. Just let it do it. For our last one, we're going to hold, you guessed it, 15 breaths. Holding onto the feet. Inhaling and exhaling. And rising up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Release. Oh, yes. Feel the sweat gathering and enjoying this beautiful work you're doing with your body. Inhaling and exhaling. And when you're ready, I know you want another one, definitely want another downward dog. Placing the hands by the shoulders, tucking the toes. Just going to lift up back into a downward dog. Making sure to press back into the feet, really feeling the hamstrings stretch. Inhale, rise your right leg up. Exhale, we're going to bring it through into a pigeon pose. So you want to bring it through, folding the knee. And you'll want it to, if you can, try and have it almost at a right angle, with the leg behind you straightened out. From here, this could be enough stretch for you. If not, you can try and tiptoe your fingers forward and come here. Once in this position, just imagine I've gently approached you and have just pressed down onto your hips so that they are even. Because you'll feel right now, especially if this is your right leg in front, your left hip will be tilting like this. You want to go from here to here. That's when you'll feel the stretch. Inhaling and exhaling. Enjoying this lovely feeling. When you're ready, come up. For those of you who have done it before, you can also try and come into a mermaid, which would look something like this. You'd bend your back leg, taking your hand, and you would bind. Again, this is more of an advanced pose, so if you don't feel like that's comfortable for you, please don't do it. Just stick with pigeon. Pigeons are also beautiful. When you're ready, planting the hands, inhaling, tucking the toe under, coming back into our downward dog. Inhale, rising the left leg up. Exhale, bringing it through into a pigeon. Pigeon. Again, try and get a nice right angle with the foot. And if this is good for you, you stay there. If you want to go a little bit further, you can come down into forward fold. And again, imagine pressing your right hip into the floor. You'll feel the stretch along the glutes much more. Inhaling and exhaling. Enjoying that mild burning sensation in your body. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, gently applying the hands again, coming back into our downward dog. And for a bit of fun, you're going to try and jump through the hands into a cross-legged position, if you want to. So it should look something like this. So you'd want to lift up. You can practice a little bunny hops, that gets your shoulder girdles warmed up. You jump into your cross. Trust me, the first time you do it, you'll fall over loads, but that's the beauty of it. So, to finish, we're just going to do a boat pose, just work on the abs a little bit, a bridge, and then we will close. So, for boat, you want to have your legs in, there's three options. You've got leaning back, abs engaged, bring the legs up, or you can do second one, which is opening the arms, or the third, opening the legs. Now this is completely up to you, wherever's comfortable. You want to hold here for about 10 breaths, or at least until your abs start to shake. Inhaling and exhaling, using the breath to work through it, making sure that the spine is nice and straight. The lower you place the legs, the harder it will be for your abs. The higher you place them, harder it will be for your legs. And release that down, rolling down the spine. So for our last pose, we're going to do a bridge. You have two options here. One of which is normal bridge, which would look something like this. You would basically come your legs into semi-supine, inhaling and lifting up the hips. From here, if you want to push it a little bit further, you can try and alternate the legs just to gain a little bit of strength there. I'm going to do 3 of those. So that's your first option. Option 2 is you can attempt to go into a full wheel. If you've not done this before, I would say try, but it takes a lot of arm strength and shoulder flexibility. So you'd be placing your hands just beside your ears, inhaling and rising up. Again, if it doesn't feel right or it's hurting you, don't do it. The third option is to rise up into your wheel, and as we did before, alternating the legs. relax, and whenever you're ready, try your 3 options. If you want, while you're in your bridge, you can support the lower back with your hands, and that'll help. Inhaling and exhaling. When you're ready, slowly lower down and just curl the legs in. It's a little ball, just to counteract that pose. It's really important in yoga to do poses to counteract something you've just stretched. Inhaling and exhaling. If you want, you can also go into a happy baby pose. It's my favourite thing in the world. You basically take your peace fingers, that's your middle finger and your second finger, with your big toes, and you just roll around like a baby, which feels great, and it feels silly and wonderful. And it's a very good stretch for the legs. When you're ready then, just slowly lower the legs down, lowering the arms, opening the palms, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the legs, closing the eyes. Congratulations, you've made it to the most enjoyable pose of yoga, dead man's pose, Savasana. Inhaling and exhaling here, just feeling your body melting into the mat, appreciating what your body has done for you today. And connecting with your breath, being proud of yourself, whatever you've accomplished. And remembering the whole point of yoga is to practice. That's why we call it yoga practice. You can't win at yoga, but you can play. Just relax. Letting all of the body melt into the floor. Inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, inhale, rolling onto your right hand side into a little fetus position. You can give yourself a hug if you want to. Just relaxing here, inhaling and exhaling. And then when you're ready, coming up into a gentle seated position. From here, rolling the shoulders back, gently closing the eyes, bringing the hands to heart center, rubbing the palms together quickly as you can, creating a bit of friction, a bit of heat. Then placing the hands over the eyes, inhaling, bringing them down as you exhale, opening the eyes. Thank you for sharing your practice with me in my sweaty, messy shed. Have a wonderful day, and namaste.